Live. There we are. Okay, that's good to go. Let's get the TikTok live set up here. Go live. Go live. There we are. Okay. I don't know if I like that. I can put it like that. Yeah. All right. We're live and good to go. Matt, what's going on, man? You are the first. You are the first. There was someone on YouTube almost beat you. Someone on YouTube almost beat you, but yes, first. Let's go. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's today? Wednesday? Or today's Tuesday? Wednesday? Wednesday. Shit. These days fly by so fast. It's actually insane. Join, what's going on? What's going on? Bitcoin? Yes, sir. Oh, wait. Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me clean up some of this stuff over here on the side. Let me remove this. There we are. I was doing some charting for some other assets, so that was why that was there. Ahmed, what's going on? What's up? Loving the Discord, doing more reading / learning. I love it. I'm getting more stuff in there. I'm building it out. It's taking a lot more time than I thought it would, but overall, I think it's helping. So glad to hear that it's going well. I'm going to continue to do more. I've been brainstorming today on some new ideas. So glad to hear that it's working right now. Is that CU? What's going on, man? How are you? Yeah, there's like so many ideas circulating in my head right now for the Discord of like what I can do to continue to improve it, continue to provide value. There's like so much in my head right now. So I'm trying to take it in chunks, do it piece by piece, and not overwhelm myself, but also stick to the things that I'm actually good at as opposed to things that I'm not. So so far it's been an incredible journey so far. Yeah, so there's really nothing for me that's changed for Bitcoin. I know we're at 75. There's really nothing changed. I'm just waiting for the drop. That's all I'm waiting for. Is your plan for Neo still intact? Let's see. What's Neo looking like today? Let's see what Neo's looking like today. Yeah, I'm still in Neo. This is kind of structurally what we have. To me, this is the initial wave 1, the pullback 2, and then we're starting the wave 3, and then we should get a 4 or 5. And then after that, we'll get an ABC, and then we'll get another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, and then we'll get another ABC. That's sort of the path, the anticipated path I see for Neo is we've had the 1, the 2. We're kind of in the initial 3 right now. Once we get the 3, we'll get the 4, 5, then we'll get an ABC, and then we'll get another, explosive move. So, yes, no changes to Neo. No changes to Neo. It's actually looking pretty good. We got a nice push off of... Let me see here. We had a nice push off the, 0.618 here. Or I think the impulse actually starts here. I want to say. Yeah, the impulse starts here. But we had a nice push off the 786, rather, on the retrace of the wave 2, which was a good start. We had this wave 1, wave 2 to the 786, then we're in the wave 3 next. So yeah, no changes to Neo. Right now I'm in what my entry price, I think it was $5.26. So to current levels, I'm already 23% in profit, which is good. So I'm excited about that. Nice move so far on Neo. Papa Bear, what's going on? This thing can go up to 84, right? And hope it doesn't validate the last wave. I'm in Neo and it's looking great. Yeah, Neo's looking good so far. No changes to the plan. On the smaller time frame, we could see a little bit of a pullback, but that's more short term. So, it kind of looks like we have this 1, 2, and then 3 developing, and then we get maybe a 4 and then a 5 to kind of complete that initial wave 1. But again, in the grand scheme of things, that small pullback, you know, for my plan at least, and how I plan on holding Neo is nothing but a flesh wound. Is nothing but a minor setback. I mean, the next target on Neo for me is like right at about $12. So between like $12 to $13 is my next shorter time frame target on Neo. So I'm excited about that moving in the good in the right direction. Can you look at Tesla? Did I miss a good entry? Can we get Bitcoin short-term structure and projection? Yeah, we can do both. Yellowstone, what's going on? Hey, brother, have you checked out Netflix yet? I saw Netflix pop today. Someone mentioned it in the Discord. I saw it popped, and I'll jump to that and show you, because I did a chart on Netflix a while ago on live stream, so we can jump back to that. Do you think that Bitcoin will drop to 50K? Yeah, no changes to my Bitcoin plan. The market just rushed up too fast. Yeah, Neo had a nice pop. Let's go to Tesla. I don't know if y'all can see my dog right there. She's in the background today. Peach, what are you doing? I don't know what she's doing. She's like standing by the door, just like staring out the door. I have no idea what she's doing. So I did Tesla a while ago in the Discord too for free, you know, for the free chart of the dashboard. So I'll bring the receipts because I have it. If you look at the crypto the dashboard, Tesla I did on the 9th of April. 9th of April, so that was, you know, just what's today's date? The 14th? Is it the 14th? I can't remember. Oh, 15th. So I did Tesla about 6 days ago. I did that and uploaded it to the dashboard. But we've had the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, and then waiting for the next leg up. I mean, my next targets on Tesla are between like 6 to 700. That's the next target I have on Tesla, is between 6 to 700. I'm not personally in Tesla, but from a structure standpoint, this is what it looks like. I didn't add Tesla to my portfolio. The market just even in price up and profit, price down, buying opportunity. What's up, Cancel? How are you? Nick, what's up, bro? Thoughts on Bitcoin? Have you charted it already? No, we can go to it though. I was showing Neo because someone early on had a question about Neo, one of the positions I'm in, and they were just asking short term what it looked like, so we were on that. But we can go to Bitcoin for sure. Let's see, Tesla. I mean, it's still at a decent level, Tesla, but my next target on it is 6 to 700. So, I mean, what's that? You know, a 50% gain. I mean, it's not bad, but for me, I just like better assets. Not better assets in terms of like better companies. It just, I like the wave structure a little bit better on some other assets, so I'm allocating there as opposed to Tesla. Howdy, fam. What's up, Ace? What's going on, man? What defines when you would enter on an ABC pullback? So, like, the way that Elliott Wave Theory works is you get 5 waves to the upside, and then you get an ABC down. The time to buy is on those ABC pullbacks is when you want to buy. And, I mean, Tesla's in its final leg, and then you'll get an ABC down. That's kind of how it works. And, like, Robinhood was a good example that we charted, and I'll jump to Netflix and Bitcoin in here in a second. But Robinhood I've been covering for a couple months now, mentioning that we had this 5-way move on Robinhood. So we had a 5-way move up and then an ABC down. And the zone I was paying attention to is right at like $63. And I don't know if Sparsh is in here on YouTube, but Robinhood's his play. And I was mentioning, hey, be prepared for about $63 on Robinhood. And we've, you know, popped off the 0.618 level. We're currently at 87. So we moved from about 64 to 87 in about a week. So that was a nice one. But we covered that live on stream too back in February. And I was mentioning, hey, be prepared for 63, and then we'll probably see a pop at some point. I put a large buy order on MSCR at 87. Is that dumb, or do you think that will pay off? How long do you think it will take to execute that price? I mean, for me, I'm waiting for 100 to 80 on MicroStrategy. That's my zone as well. So I don't think that's dumb at all. I mean, again, that's what I'm kind of doing. I'm waiting for 100 to 80. If I get my entry price, great. If not, then, you know, there's other assets out there that are discounted that I can get into. There's always more opportunity out there. There's always more opportunity. But yes, I am waiting for the same thing on MicroStrategy as well. Him and hers had a decent move today. Yeah, it did. And we were when did I cover Hims and Hims? I covered a while ago, mentioning we covered this back in, I think, February or something, and I mentioned that this, because I remember someone asking about it, and we covered Hims, and I can't remember when the first video, but this was the 5-wave move in the ABC, so the time to buy is in that ABC move. But Hims still is, I'm waiting actually on a pullback on Hims. Once we get a pullback on the short term, on the short time frame, you know, say this is a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'll wait for an ABC pullback and then buy here if I get that entry. But can you do MSTR? Yeah, we can do MSTR. The train has left the station. We aren't going to new lows. Get aboard before it's too late. Many are going to end up regretting not locking in sooner. I mean, hey, if that's your strategy, then more power to you. I don't shit on anyone's strategy. If they have a strategy, I say more power to them. I was looking at oil. Do you think an upra to is possible? Possibly. Very tough to day trade using Elliott Wave Theory. I don't day trade. I'm an investor, so I don't day trade. What typical holding period? I mean, I'm an investor, so whenever I'm investing, I wait for big value discounts. Like Neo was an example. Circle, I just put in some money into. SBET, BM&R, another couple other positions. But the way that I want to invest is you wait for a 5-wave move and then the pullback, buy here, and then wait for the next move up. So I am an investor. I mean, I take some swing trades that I alert my community about, but I'm not a day trader. That's just not something I do. To me, day trading has such a slim success rate. I feel like most people are not actually profitable. I'm thinking of taking a swing trade on Hood. I mean, Hood's looking pretty good. I mean, I think, you know, Hood's in a good position. The price to have taken a swing trade open if you wanted a good entry would have been 63 at that 0.618 level. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to Bitcoin. That's right. Where does Hood go from here? Next target for me on Hood is 300. Bought some Hims this AM pre-market. Hell yeah, Hims looks good. There's Sparsh. There he is. Sparsh, you missed Hood. We were just doing it. But had a nice pop since 63. Is Hood on its next wave up? It looks like that, yes. Many thought Bitcoin was going to 7K last cycle and only fell to 12K. Don't get caught out. I mean, I'm in Bitcoin since 2022, so do again for me? Okay, yeah, we can look at that. The only way that I'm going to add to my Bitcoin position is if we come lower. That's my strategy. So when we come lower on Bitcoin, I'll add. But if we don't get that and price invalidates, then it is what it is. I'll just ride with my current holdings. Okay, so yeah, I mean, on Robinhood, we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with this pullback. And it was a deep value pullback too. And Sparsh, you can correct me here, but I was saying the 63 to 64 level was a zone I'd pay attention to, and price ended up coming here, and then we're bouncing, which is a good start. The question is this the start of the next impulse? Which it could potentially be that. You know, this could be the initial wave 1, and then we get a pullback 2. And then we get the wave 3 up. That's totally possible, but I would just wait for price action to determine. If you get another, I mean, that's popped pretty big. The time to have entered was the 0.618, which we talked about. I was talking about that back in February, that we probably come to 63, which we did. You know, the time to have entered would have been 63 when we were covering it back then, but it'll get a pullback short term. So you'll get a pop and then you'll get a pullback. You know, entering in on that pullback's way more safe than entering now. Yes, back in February. Yeah, Sparsh knows. I was talking about it back in February. What seems better? I like both Sol and XRP, to be honest. I like both. I own Solana from $15 to like 200, and then I took profits, but I still own my XRP. Bitcoin, yeah, that's right. All right, let's do Bitcoin, then we'll jump over to Netflix, and then we can look at INFQ. So the market always gives you opportunities, guys. There's always opportunities out there. Even if the thing pumps, it will always pull back. It doesn't matter if it's on a long time frame or a short time frame. It always gives you an entry. Buy cybersecurity stock now. Is that ServiceNow? Is that what that is? The market will always give you opportunities. It will always give you opportunities. And you can see it back here on Bitcoin back in 2023. Off of these lows, we moved from, well, it's only 18% move. It's not massive, but nonetheless, it's still a move. Like here, we had the low, we had a pop up, retrace, pop up, retrace, pop up, retrace. The market will always give you opportunities. So don't rush. Just let the market come to you. There's no sense in rushing and stressing about entries. Let the market come to you. And that's what we play when we're investors and traders and in whatever you want to call yourself. You play risk management and you play pattern recognition. That's, at the end of the day, what it's all about. You can never time things to a perfect absolute price dollar, but, you know, having a strategy and a plan, you're always going to win. Okay, so with Bitcoin, if you guys saw my video from yesterday, I did like a full analysis of Bitcoin. It's about a 6-minute video. I did that, I think yesterday. Yeah, was it yesterday or the day before? I did a full 6-minute video of this entire structure. So I covered this entire structure down, gave you the full wave count. If you haven't seen it, just go to my profile. I have it's the most recent one. But I covered the whole structure down. And I broke each wave down, went to the subwaves, all that stuff. So this is structurally, I'll redraw it again. We have this wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and then I'm waiting for the 5. And of this, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Let me change the color here. But essentially, this is what we have. Now, you can agree with it, you cannot agree with it, I don't really care. This is my strategy, and I'm going to talk about it because I'm on this live, and it's my live, damn it, so I'm going to talk about it. Yeah, you did. Oh, yeah, I did that in TikTok Live yesterday, too. I broke down the entire structure, but this whole structure and why I think it's going to bottom in one more leg down is not my opinion. It's not news related. It's not anything else but this structure. We have a wave 1 here, a wave 2 here, a wave 3 here, a wave 4 here, and then we have this extended fifth, which also contains 5 subwaves. So this can't be a 5-wave move to the bottom. This can't be a 5-wave move to the bottom and be a 1, 2, 3 to complete the structure. That's not how it works. The way that it has to happen is you have to have 5 subwaves of the larger wave 5, which is what we're waiting for, aka the last move down. Now, you can agree with that, disagree with that. That's the strategy. We can go to mid-80s before the impulse. Yeah, we can go there. So if you look at this wave 5 in, like, zoomed in here, the way that it works in Elliott Wave Theory, and again, this is why you have to abide by the rules. Everyone says that Elliott Wave Theory is subjective. It can't be. You have to abide by the rules. If you don't, then you're not following Elliott Wave Theory. So I hate to tell you, that's how it works. So when we had this wave 4 pullback here, this wave 4 right here, this, you know, I'm just going to color a bunch of it. This wave 4 back here in January. So this can't be a wave 5. Right here. So this like sub wave 1 right here that I just circled, that also contains 5 subwaves. If you go down on the 3-hour time frame or 4-hour, 2-hour, it doesn't matter. It shows the same picture. This wave right here contains 5 subwaves. So that can only be a sub wave 1 of this larger wave 5. It can't be a wave 5. It's too short. And then what comes next? You get a pullback 2, and then you get this drop 3, which also contains 5 subwaves. So in order for the math to math, you have to have a 1, 2, 3, a 4, and a 5. That's the only way that it can work. So, and a lot of confluences lean to that, but, you know, again, that's my strat. A theory can be proven wrong, though. Yes, it can, but you still have to abide by the rules, and that's why we go based off of, we have the same counter. Oh, nice to see. I love it. Wave 3 have to be the longest, right? Yes. So wave 3 does, well, pause. Wave 3 is typically the longest. It doesn't necessarily have to be. It just can't be the shortest. So on this scenario right here, it's longer. So this wave 3 here, this one right here, is over 2.618 times longer than wave 1, so it validates that rule. If you guys want me to do the whole structure again, I can do it. If you want me to run through the whole structure again, I don't know, type in yes in the comments. If you want me to run through the whole structure again, let me know. SPY has topped, yes, agreed. Can I contact with you? Yeah, if you want to shoot me DM, you can. Not everything is guaranteed. It's all about high probability. Correct. Yeah, it's all about probabilities. That's what investing in it, trading and everything like that. Cinnamon Toast said no. Oh, has it topped? Yeah, we can cover SPY. Can you look at, assuming wave 5 has to be longer than wave 3, what's the price range coming in for wave 3? I want to ask a few more questions. Okay. Yes, please. All right. I'm getting more yeses than nos, so I'm going to run through the whole structure again. And for those of you that were here yesterday, I apologize. I don't necessarily apologize, but we're going to do it again. So it is what it is. So if you were here yesterday and you saw it, guess what? We're getting a repeat and we can digest it a little bit slower. So with today, I'm going to keep all the wave counts on here so that you guys can see everything in the big picture. So I'm going to take a zoom out here. It's your show, bro. Nick, we were going to 85 watch. What's up, Raj? It's possible. All right, so this whole structure right here, take a visual imprint of this. This is the whole structure. We have the wave 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, and then the subwave 1, 2, 3, 4, and waiting for the subwave 5 to complete the whole structure. Put that in your mind. Now let's jump into the 4 hour and we can go through each one of these waves in more of a zoomed in fashion. So let me zoom in here. Just give me a second. All right. So this wave 1. This is the wave 1 here. I know this wave 1 should be down here, but on the daily time frame, it distorts it a little bit. So this is the wave 1 in yellow. Let's dissect this wave 1. In order for wave 1 to be a wave 1, you have to have 5 subwaves. That's how it works. If you can't find 5 subwaves, then, well, it's not a wave 1. So we have the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, and then the 5. Okay, we found 5 subwaves of this wave 1. Guess what? Wave 1, check. Boom, done. We're done with that wave. Next comes the wave 2, which is right here, the wave 2. And for a wave 2, it's typically in 3 waves, which is what we have. We have the wave A, B, and the wave C. Okay, wave 2, check. Boom. Wave 1's done, wave 2 is done. Now we have to find wave 3 and wave 4 and wave 5. So what do? We go to the next wave. Okay, let's figure out what the next wave looks like. So let me get it in the chart here. Okay, so we can all agree, we just went through it. Wave 1, check mark. Wave 2, check mark. Now we have to find the 3, the 4, and the 5. Those are the 3 we have to find next in order for this to be valid. Well, we have a wave 1 down, a wave 2 pullback, a wave 3 down, a wave 4 pullback, and then this final drop 5. Okay, 5 subwaves. Guess what? Wave 3, check mark. Now what do we have? We have a wave 1 that's done. We have a wave 2 that's done. We have a wave 3 that's done. 3 check marks. Now we have to find the wave 4 and the wave 5. Well, what comes next? This choppy corrective large wave 4 here. We have an A wave, a B wave, and then a C wave. Wave 4, done. Now, this is where people get tripped up. What's up, Drew? This is where people get tripped up because they try to force wave counts and they try to force things to happen. Holy shit, Christian, thank you for the galaxy. Thank you for that, Christian. I appreciate that. Okay. Or Christian Cowboy, I should say. Okay. This is where people get tripped up. We can all agree that we just went through everything, right? I'm not spewing shit. I'm not spewing nonsense here. We can all agree we went through each one of those waves very simply. We have a check mark 1. We found 5 subwaves. We found 3 subwaves in the wave 2. We found 5 subwaves in the wave 3. We found 3 subwaves in the wave 4. Okay, perfect. Now what do we have to do? Well, we have to find 5 more subwaves to make up the wave 5. Shouldn't be hard, right? We just got to find 5 more subwaves. What did we get off of the top here for the wave 4? Well, we got a push down 1, a pullback 2, a push down 3, a pullback 4, and then another push down. And you might be asking yourself, well, Nick, there's a 5-wave move right there. Isn't that the bottom? Like, isn't that's 5 waves? That's got to be the bottom, right? Well, the answer to that would be no. And the reason behind that is structurally, it's not big enough. And what came next obviously was a huge drop, which it cannot be that. So the only other scenario that this can be, given that it's a 5 subwave move, is a subwave 1. So now we have to take a step back and ask ourselves, well, what did we just step into here? We have a larger wave identified. We have the larger wave 1, the larger wave 2, the larger wave 3, and the larger wave 4. Those have all been checkmarked, but now we have a 5-wave move on like a really, really tiny, small time frame right here on this 5-wave move down. The only other option that can be is a subwave 1 of a larger wave 5. So think of this as the mini wave 1 of the larger wave 5. Then what comes next is you get a wave 2. So you get an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave. Guess what? Check mark for this one, check mark for this one. Now we found subwave 1 and subwave 2, aka the tiny wave 1 of 5, the tiny wave 2 of 5. Now what comes next is a tiny wave 3, a tiny wave 4, and a tiny wave 5. So the way that works is you have to find another 5 subwaves. So we have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and then a 5. Okay, perfect. We found the subwave 3. Now we got to find the subwave 4. And guess what comes next? This long, choppy subwave 4. And then what comes after that? Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subwave 5. Let me mark it here. Subwave 5 of 5. And then you get the check mark. And if we zoom out here on the full structure, this is what you get. You get a subwave 1, subwave 2, subwave 3, subwave 4, subwave 5 of the larger yellow 5-wave move. Boom. Then you're done. So will there be an ABC after wave 5? No, it'll go to the upside after wave 5. So what questions do you guys have? What questions do you guys have? I know you wanted me to run it through again. That's what she said. Charting doesn't work when there's fat orange man. This boy is confused. All right, Zion. Those who have ears will listen. Those who don't, I can't help you. Thanks for the explanation. Yeah, absolutely. So what's the uptrend look like? So this uptrend, are you referring to this move right here? This move right here? Is that what you're referring to? Phone a doctor? All right. You're pissing me off. I'm going to block you. Okay. So what is this theory strategy called? I want to learn it. It's called Elliott Wave Theory. That's the name of the strategy. Elliott Wave Theory. Got us waiting 30 years for a bull run. Market makers are ruthless. Yeah, and that's why everyone gets pissed off during these choppy moves. During these wave 4s, people get so pissed off. How much time will we have to get in when the wave 5 completes? Smaller time frames, structures. Yeah, I mean, it takes time. Like, the way that you'll be able to determine it is this structure developing towards the downside. So you have this wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. You'll have time. Like, this will occur over like a period of like a week or two. Like, it won't happen. It won't drop overnight and then you'll miss it. Like, you'll see the smaller subwaves, just as we went through on this subwave 3. You know, you'll see the drop 1, the pullback 3, the drop 3, the pullback 4, and then the drop 5. You'll see that, so you'll have time. Oh wait, hold on. Let me. The theory is called Elliott Wave Theory. That's what it's called. Makes sense. Okay, cool. Wave 4, go. Wave 4, and then we need one more wave 5. So we can short it now. I mean, the better risk to reward, in my opinion, is wait for the drop below, and then if you wanted to take a position, wait there, because the next target after this drop down lower is 200K. That's the next wave that I have next. Okay, so wave 5 is longer than 3. What's the price range of the previous wave 3? Yeah, so using this, let me clear all these drawings up here just so they're out of the way. So there are certain rules and whatnot around Elliott Wave Theory. The next target on this, and the reason why I've been saying 60 to 50K is because the inverse extension of this wave 4, so this wave 4 right here, the inverse extension of that is between 60 to 50K. So that's why that's my next target. I'm gonna see this chart in my sleep. And if this turns, and if this turns out exactly opposite and Bitcoin breaks range up, yeah, so that's where you have invalidation levels. So the invalidation level on this current move is 87,193. And the reason behind that is there is, oh wait, hold on, I gotta get the other tool. So this is the wave 1 that we just covered right there, right? This was the initial wave 1 with the 2, 3, 4, and then the 5. So if wave 4 breaks into the territory of wave 1, it's invalidated. So that means that this can't be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. And that would be what would invalidate the structure. So if this thing decides to break above 87,193, then yes, it would be invalidated. And most likely we would flip to the other side and we'd identify a 5-wave move to the upside, meaning you would see some sort of 5-wave move like this. And then you could wait for the pullback to get in here. So again, the market will always give you opportunities. Even if we break 87,193, you'll get a structure like this. So you'll get a wave 1, a 2, a push-up 3, a 4, and then a push-up 5, and then you'll get an ABC to correct that whole structure. So if price decides to go above 87,193, then we'll just wait for the pullback and get in here. That's proper risk management, because you don't want to get in in wave 5, or you don't want to get in at a bad time. It's all about waiting for structure to develop. So basically you would wait for the ABC pullback down, get in here, and then you would significantly reduce your risk. Structure on 4-hour, 12-hour time frame, please. I just did the 4-hour time frame on Bitcoin. There's still one more leg down. Let me see. What level does Bitcoin have to hit to invalidate leg 5? 87,193. 125 viewers on TikTok. Your channel has grown. I remember streaming. So the first day I started streaming, the people that are still in here since day 1 have been here since December or January, I think, is when I first started streaming. I know Matt's in here, Sparsh, the other Matt from YouTube. Let's see, Christian Cowboy was here from the beginning, Gab's dad. Like, I remember streaming to, I think, 5 viewers on TikTok. Like, I was streaming to like 5 people. I felt like I was talking to myself half the time. And then look at us now. We're at 171. It's incredible. So just a little PSA. If there's any dream that you have in life or anything that you want to do, just go and pursue it. You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. It's always bound to happen. Just put energy, put effort into it. You'll be just fine. And you know, that's kind of living proof of that. Like, whatever you set your mind to, you can accomplish. How do you know where wave 1 starts? Typically the wave 1 starts off significant lows and changes in price action. So like looking at Bitcoin on the weekly, let me get this into frame here, but looking at Bitcoin on the weekly, we have this huge drop, you know, in 2022, and then we bottomed here. And then if you zoom in on that specific structure, you'll see a move that is a wave 1. And this is why you always want to wait for a pullback. So you have this wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, and then an ABC pullback. That was the initial start of the move off of these lows. So you had a major low in 2022, a 5-wave move off the low, an ABC pullback off of that low. And then what you got next was another 5-wave move. This one's a little bit smaller, but you have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the wave 3. And then you get the pullback 4 and then the final leg 5. So it's typically off major lows. And what you'll see for Bitcoin with this being a major low is you have this 5-wave move to the upside, this ABC pullback here. And then what I'm waiting for is similar to, let me just copy this. It's not going to happen exactly like this, but I'll show you what I mean. So, bar pattern, here we go. Okay, so let me move this. So you'll essentially get something like this off of these lows. Let me zoom in here. So you'll essentially get something like this, and this is what I'm waiting for off of the low. You'll get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-wave move off the low, and then you'll get an ABC pullback. So that's essentially what I'm waiting for off of the Bitcoin lows, is a 5-wave move to the upside. That'll mark the start of the first impulsive wave of the next larger wave. So I know that might confuse people, but I seen your post on X for HIMS this morning. Did a quick check with the fib tool to confirm it was a good time to buy. Took a position and up 21%. Elliott Wave for the win. Thanks, Nick. Yeah, absolutely, Matt. Absolutely. Did you see the post on HIMS this morning and you got in off HIMS, or was it from before? No, wait, no, on HIMS this morning. HIMS looks good, man. I like HIMS long term. They're making the move into peptides right now, which is like a huge buzzword. So, and I know they have a partnership with this morning on X. Oh, solid. Yeah, no, HIMS had a great pop today. Oh, and Roro too. Yeah, what's up, Roro? I get the names mixed up in Discord versus like YouTube and here. Like some of y'all's names are different, so I can never tell. Yeah, that's right. Let me go back through some of these TikTok comments here because I missed a lot of them. You just answered my question. Okay, cool. 200K. Yeah, so 200K is my next target on Bitcoin because we have a 5-wave movement here on the larger time frames. These are monthly time frames, and then my next target on Bitcoin is right around 200,000. Now I know that might seem like a stretch, but structurally that's what price supports. So we have a 5-wave move, a 3-wave move, and then we'll get another 5-wave move to the upside. Somewhere between like 200 to 250, somewhere up there would be the next move on Bitcoin. And again, these are monthly time frames, so it's not going to happen in a couple weeks. It's going to happen over the course of 12 to maybe even 48 months. It'll happen over the course of like 1 to 3 years. Are you trading just waves? No, I factor in fundamentals too. So I look at companies' fundamentals too when I invest. Does Elliott Wave structure support or down? Down. So longer time frame. Again, guys, when I say time frame, I mean shorter time frame in the next, like short time frame to me is 1 to 3 months. Long time frame is like 12 months plus. So yes, I see downside on Bitcoin, but then I see massive upside. I see massive upside after this. Only the start. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Is there a time limit for formation of wave 4? Can it chop sideways indefinitely? Kind of indefinitely. There's no like set time frame for it. There's really no rules around it. And unfortunately, you just have to wait till it's done. There's really no rules around it. Get in on the C or the 5. No, you don't want to get... Oh, wait, no. Well, hold on. Let me make sure I'm answering that question correctly. If you're going to get into a position, you never want to buy on the 5th wave. That carries the most risk. You want to wait for the ABC pullback and then buy on the low. That's when you want to take a position. Because buying in wave 5 is significantly carrying more risk. Significantly carrying more risk. When Bitcoin hits 66K again, for example, is waiting for 58K even worth it realistically? So here's the thing, and again, it's all structure related. Now, are my targets 60 to 50K? Yes, those are my targets, but they are subject to change depending on how structure develops. So if we get a wave 1 down, so essentially what I'm waiting for on Bitcoin is the initial drop 1, we'll get a pullback 2, we'll get a drop 3, and I'll start dollar cost averaging in on the 3, wait for the pullback 4, and then on the 5. So I'll add to the position during the wave 3 and during the wave 5. So that's what I'll be waiting for on on Bitcoin is waiting for the wave 1 down, the wave 2, and then at the tail end of the wave 3, dollar cost averaging, waiting for the pullback 4, and then the final drop 5, and then I'll dollar cost average. So it's not necessarily so driven by price, more so structure. But let's jump to how about Afram? Oh wait, what was the next? Becker, what was the one that you wanted to look at? Or no. What was that one that we were gonna look at? It was like INQ, IN something. I know Papa Bear put it in there. What was that stock? Something like that. If you could put it back in there, that'd be great. I can't remember which one you put in there. Oh, we were gonna look at SPY, right? Too. That was right. SPY was one of them. Guys, there's a lot of chart requests in here, so sometimes it's hard to see all of them. So I appreciate the patience. Let's see. So on SPY, if we look at the weekly time frame, this is what we have on the weekly. So we have a 1 push, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. So we have a 5-wave move. What comes next is an ABC. To me, this looks like a B-wave bounce, and I was saying that for a good bit now. My next zones on SPY are... Let me move this to the right and zoom in here. I mean, the next zones I was looking at for SPY was 565 were my next zones, but this structure... Let's see. I mean, it kind of looks like an ABC bounce almost, like an A wave, B wave, C wave. It could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 developing. We'll let structure develop. But as far as upside on SPY, it's definitely limited, in my opinion. Based on the structure, we have a 5-wave move. Again, buying in wave 5 carries the most risk. There's so many other assets out there that are deeply discounted that are in better positions than this. We already have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, sure, SPY might make a little bit more upside, but the next move down after a 5-wave move is corrective. So the goal is to not buy in wave 5s. It's to buy in the ABC correction. That's when you want to buy. Robinhood was a good example. HIMS is a good example. Let's see, what are some... Oracle's another good example. Let's see... Trying to think. Microsoft, kind of. We had a good correction on Microsoft. MSTR, waiting for that one to finish its correction. BMNR, SBET, Neo, Circle. Like, there's so many other assets that are in better wave counts and structurally support more upside than SPY. But again, it's all your strategy. If you're buying now to hold for 40 years, then it doesn't really matter. I do like HIMS. We can jump into HIMS. INFQ. That was right. INFQ. That was one. INFQ. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Yeah, I mean, so the way that I draw my fibs is from the bottom of wave 1. So I go from the bottom of wave 1 to the top of the wave 2, and then I have my fibs down. I don't put any fancy settings on it. It's just whatever the standard fib is. INFQ. What an interesting little stock here. Alright, so we have this IPO, massive run-up, big sell-off, and then maybe starting the next impulse. And it almost looks as though we have a 1, 2, 3, pullback 4, and a 5. I would wait for the pullback on after this. So if we get a structure that develops like this, we get a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5, then I would wait for the ABC pullback and then buy here. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing to buy. It just, the structure doesn't really look as clear is the thing. Like on the 4-hour time frame, I mean, maybe the start of the impulse is right here. 1, 2, 3, maybe a pullback 4 and a 5, and then you get an ABC. That could be potentially what's happening. I mean, this is definitely This doesn't look like a wave 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, possible. I would give this more time to determine if I want to buy in or not. It's new, it came off a SPAC. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, for me, I would just give it time because there's not a lot of price history on it in terms of like strict wave count. So you're like, you know, what are we going to do with this? So for me, I would just give it time to develop. Again, there's always time to enter. There's always pullbacks. I can't stress that enough. There's always going to be a pullback. Waiting for the pullback significantly reduces your risk. Are you going to capture the major upside? Maybe not. But you can buy in, capture the gain, reduce your risk, make some profit, and then boom, sell, rotate it into another stock that's in its ABC. You just rinse and repeat. You wait for a 5-wave move, pull back, you buy. You wait for a 5-wave move, you trim a little bit. Then you go to find another stock, wait for a wave 1, pull back 2, buy, up, trim. Like you just rinse and repeat. So that's the simplest way. It's part of a quantum squeeze. Yeah, I actually have a couple. Yeah, because you're Freddy in the Discord. That's right. I got a couple. You saw the watch list in there. Those are, I think there's some are quantum as well. Are we still waiting for Bitcoin bottom? Yeah, no changes. Bought 1,600 shares of Neo. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Let's ride, man. Let's ride. I like Neo. I'm a big fan of Neo. Let's see. Afram, AFRM. What's Afram? I feel like someone said Afram, like, did we chart this before? I can't remember if we charted this before or not. I don't really know much about the stock itself. I mean, it looks to me, we have an A wave, B wave, C wave, A wave, ABC, ABC. Maybe the start of the impulse with the ABC. That could potentially be it. A lot of choppy ABC movements, which is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ABC. Yeah, that could be possible. Yeah, that looks good. So this wave 1, wave 2, and then wave 3 is next, then 4, 5. Yeah, that looks about right. That to me looks like the first sign of an impulse. You know, you had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move up with an ABC, and then the wave 3 is next. How much do we pull back on that is the question. Right down to the 786. Yeah, that makes sense. The key thing is, can we break the daily moving average? What's the weekly showing? Weekly showed support there too. So now you kind of bounce off the weekly support and the 0.786, which is a good sign. Charted yesterday, but now pay later. You were bearish. We never looked at Afram yesterday, so I don't know what you mean, Trey. I mean, it looks like we're in the wave 3, but we never looked at Afram yesterday. I know that. I can go back and watch the tape. I have everything recorded on my YouTube, but I know we didn't check out Afram. I know that for sure. But now pay later at Walmart? I don't know what you're referring to, man. We never checked out Afram yesterday. Can you please look at INNQ? Yeah, we can do that. SPY goes down. Wouldn't the entire market go down? Yes and no. Certain stocks are correlated, some are not. So it all depends. What's up with Tesla? Tesla still has more upside, in my opinion. $600 to $700 is my next target. HIMS. Yeah, we can look at HIMS and then IONQ. I mean, HIMS had a nice pop this morning. Yeah, I had a real good pop this morning. What did we pop up? We popped up pretty good today, I think, right? Yeah, 14% today. Really good pop today. But, I mean, long-term, this still has a lot more room to run, in my opinion. So we've had the 5-wave move with the ABC, and then we're starting the next move up. So 129 to 155 still remains my target. What are all these bots coming in here? Stop spamming. No spamming. No spamming. All right, you're getting blocked, buddy. No spamming. What do you think about dollar cost averaging to Bitcoin ETFs? Like, I mean, hey, if you, for me, I personally like to own my own Bitcoin, but ETFs are fine too. ETFs are fine. I mean, on the short time frame, again, like you always get a pullback typically on assets. So, you know, HIMS is no different, SPY is no different. I mean, it kind of looks like we have this wave 1, wave 2. You'll get a push up 3, a pullback 4, and then a wave 5. And then you get an ABC pullback on that whole thing. So structurally, that's kind of what's next on HIMS. You'll get a 5-wave move, then an ABC, and then another 5-wave move to the upside. So many influencers are bullish. The structure on Bitcoin looks so bearish. Yeah, I mean, for me, the structure supports more downside. So I'm sticking to my plan. I haven't adjusted my plan since December. You know, I don't. Anytime Bitcoin or any asset pumps 5, 10, 20%, like that doesn't change my decision making. That's why you have to have a strategy. You have to have emotional discipline, and you can't be phased by the market pumping or dumping because you got to have emotional control. INOQ. Yes, we can look at that. That's actually on my watch list right now to get in. But we covered this one a while ago. You go to the weekly. So I don't think anything's changed here. Yeah, this is still the same chart from, I don't remember when we did this on stream, but we had a wave 1 here, a wave 2. We have an initial wave 1 with a wave 2, A wave, B wave, C wave, and then we're currently in the wave 3, sub wave 3 of the larger wave 3. So we have this wave 3 left, 4, and then 5. But I have IONC or whatever how you pronounce this company. I have it on the watch list. Microsoft or Amazon. Those are actually on the free dashboard. So anything that's on the free dashboard, I'm just going to refer you guys to the Discord because I've already done all those charts. If you don't know where to go for that, it is in my Discord. So I have a free dashboard with all these assets in here with all the wave counts done. Apple and Tesla are in there, but I can show it on stream because awesome. Thanks. Yeah, absolutely. I have this one on my radar. I'm waiting for a pullback to get in, and then I'll probably ride a swing trade on this one. Yeah, Bitcoin. Yeah, we can do Bitcoin. Hood and Circle. Yeah, we can do both. McDonald's. Yeah, we can do McDonald's. Let's see. We'll go back to Bitcoin because there's always comments about Bitcoin, so we can go back to it. But yeah, I mean, nothing's changed. Like, just because the price for me has pumped, the only way that I'll change is 87,193. If that's broken, then yes. I will be gladly to say the price has invalidated my structure, but until then, I'm not changing because the price action still supports more downside. We are coming up to the daily moving average here, which was what we got rejected at before on this wave 4, and then we're also coming at it here. We'll see. I mean, I think we covered this yesterday on stream, I want to say. I think this is what... Let's see if it still supports that. I mean, on the 4-hour time frame, we have this 1, 2, 3, ABC 4, and then 5. And then on the wave 3, wave 5, I mean, we kind of have a lower RSI with a higher high, but it's very slight. It's not really, you know, anything significant. But it does look like we have a 5-wave move on the 4-hour, which could suggest that, you know, downside is to come. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm just waiting for the move down. I haven't, good night, Nick. Thank you for coming, Yellowstone. Perfect. Prefer to go to 87 than stocks like coin, iron, ETH. Yeah, 100%. I mean, the next zones I would be paying attention to are... So these were the zones that I was paying attention to, and we're kind of seeing some reaction here at the 0.5, but we pumped to the 0.5 previously, got rejected, pumped back to the 0.5. Does that start the next move? Do we pump up to 78K and then get rejected? Like, did this make a higher high? I mean, for all those liquidity people out there, I know people like to say, well, this is a liquidity sweep and then we'll go down. We'll see if that actually pans out to be true. But let me fix this chair here. But yeah, no changes for me on Bitcoin. No changes. I mean, unless 87,193 is broken, that to me is the only way that I'll switch. We still have key levels to go to on Bitcoin. We still have the 0.618 at 70,000 and the 0.786 at 83. Those are two zones that Bitcoin could go to. And then I'm still waiting for the 5-way move to the downside. So that's all I'm waiting for. And then once we get that, to me, the structure's done. You think S&P pulling back tomorrow? I mean, we're in a B-wave bounce. We'll see how high we go on that. But I do have a long... Once we're done with whatever the S&P is doing, we will have a correction because we've had a 5-wave move on the weekly and the monthly. So after a 5-wave move comes a correction. So I do think that there's limited upside on the S&P. Thoughts on iron? Let me see. I think everything's everything's still here. I haven't touched this chart I haven't touched this iron chart in... I don't remember the last time we covered it. Honestly, I totally forgot about it. But I want to say we covered this probably back in February. Somewhere around there. I mean, I haven't touched this chart in a while. We've had the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the ABC pullback, and we're showing support here at the 0.618, which was a zone that I was mentioning on live. Hey, pay attention to the zone. We could see what type of reaction we get off of this, or do we continue lower? But so far, we've had a nice reaction off the 0.618, and on the daily time frame, you could see it a little bit better. So, price came down, popped up a little bit, came down, and then bounced. I mean, it potentially looks like we have a 1, 2, 3, pullback 4, and then a 5, and then an ABC down. That's kind of what's next. If that is truly the impulse for iron, we'll get a wave 1 here, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and then a wave 5. And then we'll look something like this. It'll look something like that. So that to me is what's next on iron. Me too. So again, I'm not a trader, guys. I don't trade. I think. Oh yeah, Peach is over there. I don't know if y'all saw her. She's behind me right now. I'm not a trader, guys. I'm not a day trader. I don't do that. That's just not. I don't know the statistic. What's the most recent statistic? Percentage of day traders profitable. Oh wow, that's terrible typing. Profitable. What's the most recent percentage? Day trading profit. Come on, give me the profit percentage. Percentage of people. We only 3% of day traders make a profit. There you go. Only 3% of day traders. Is that the newest one? Here we go. Traders who lose money, 97%. Traders with unpredictable profits, 2%. Traders with predictable profits, 1%. 1% of people that day trade make money. I'm not a day trader. I'm an investor. I've tried the whole day trading shindig and done all the strategies. None of them fucking work. They don't work. I've tried them all. I have done it for the past, let's see. I tried it back in 2017, 2018, read a bunch of books, learned a bunch of strategies, this and that. I don't got fucking time for that shit. I don't want to sit around my computer looking at charts 24/7. To me, that's not fun. So, some Discord, if you follow their trade, has an 80% win rate for 6 months, needed position size. I mean, hey, if it works, it works. But again, it's a slim percentage of people who actually make money in day trading. It's very low. Now, look at this. For profits, investing profits percentage of people. That's probably a bad way to say that. What percentage of investors make money? So there's no percentages on that? It's not giving me any. What percentages of investors make money? It doesn't have anything. All right, well, that doesn't help us. But anyways, you can make a lot of money investing. I enjoy the cues with monthly swing. Yeah, I mean, I do some swing trades, but that's a little bit different. I know you talked about cold wallets yesterday, but any updates? Oh, yes, I am working on getting some partnerships set up with cold wallets for discounts. Nothing yet. I've reached out, just waiting to hear back. But I'm eyeing some potential partnerships with some cold wallets for the community. So I'm trying to negotiate a discount with them so that I can, provide discounts for the members. So that's in the works. No updates yet. What do you invest in? I mean, currently I'm in Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Chainlink. From a stock perspective, Neo, Circle, SBET, and BMNR. Those are the current. And I have some others. Let's see. I sold my Solana. I sold my Render. I have some Injective, HBAR. I'm looking to buy MSTR. Probably looking to buy some HIMs here soon. So those are some of my holdings. Okay. Did you check ENJ? INJ, Injective. What do we got? Check ENJ. Is that the one that I'm looking for? ENJ, which one am I looking for here? Weekly. Oh, ENJ's had a nice pop. Oh wait, I own ENJ. I actually own this coin. I haven't checked my ENJ in so long. Let me see if I'm up on this thing now. Why is it pumping? Where's my Injective? It's on my Tangent wallet. I gotta go get my Tangent wallet. I do, yeah, I own ENJ, yeah. I don't remember, I bought a while ago, though. I bought in 2023. I think I'm in around 22 cents on ENJ. It's gonna do 270x. I mean, we'll see. I bought it the 2023 lows thinking that was the bottom, and then next thing you know, altcoins just shit the fucking bed. But it is what it is. But I do. I'm loving HIMs. Can't wait to jump in when it's time. Yeah, I like HIMs. From a long-term perspective, I do like HIMs. I'll make an announcement, Freddie, when I buy it, like I always do with all my stuff. But yeah, I'll make an announcement when I buy HIMs. I'm still waiting on HIMs. ENJ is pumping because you are watching, because you are not watching. Yeah, 100%. It's probably ripping because of that. Okay, so let's see. Microsoft. What time is it? 7:30? Okay. So this one is in the free dashboard as well. So if you've never came to the TikTok Lives before, I have a Discord. It's free. I also have a VIP version for members that want, specific coaching and alerts and all that stuff. But I do have a free version of this Discord option for charting. So all of this assets are in here with the wave counts and everything like that. So if you want to check out the dashboard, just go join the Discord. What's up, Con? Hello. What's going on? Yeah, we can do Ethereum. But on Microsoft, the zones that I was mentioning to pay attention to were 371 to like 300, and we dropped down into that 350 range, 355, 356, in between the 0.382 to the zero point 0.5. We're getting a nice bounce out of there. Do we see continuation? We'll see. But the next target on that is 748 to 843 is my next target. I cooked in Microsoft, $400 calls. Yeah, I mean, Microsoft has had a nice bounce so far for sure. I have Microsoft next target at 748 to 843. But the buy zones are between like 371 to 300, and then 748 to 843 are the sell zones. Gold. Yeah, I mean, for me, gold's top. So, oh, hi, Peach. But it's gonna take a while to pan out. Oh, wait. So, on gold, let me move my chair here. There we go. My back's killing me in this fucking chair. Let me move this, actually. There we go. Get this fucking thing out of here. So on gold, I have. Oh, there we go. That's more comfortable. Can you look at Intel? Yeah, we can look at Intel. So after a 5-wave move, I always discuss it with the community. You get a 3-wave pullback. We have a 5-wave move on gold. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5. And then my expectation is a pullback based on the rules of Elliott Wave Theory. The next zone for me is like 4,000. 4,000 on gold. Where would you put 40K, please? So I legally can't give financial advice. If you would have asked me 7 years ago when I was a financial advisor, I'd be able to legally provide investment advice. It's all about your strategy. It's all about your risk management strategy. It's all about your risk tolerance, time horizon. There's many different things that factor into go into investing. It's not about where can I get the biggest return, because some people can't tolerate the risk. Putting money into Microsoft is less volatile than say Ethereum, and then XRP or Link or Bitcoin. Like, all of these things move differently. They have different risk profiles. They have all these different things. And if you don't factor that in, I can't really tell you where to put the money. I mean, I can tell you my opinion, but it really comes down to your strategy and your risk tolerance. MSTR, yeah, we can go to MSTR. Wave 6, then 4, then 50, then 2, then 20, then 7, blah, 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 overstimulation. Hey, if this is not your shtick, man, you don't have to be in the TikTok live. But people come here to the TikTok live to learn about investing and make smart investment decisions. I talk to those who have ears. The people that have ears will listen. The people that don't, unfortunately, I can't help you. Opinion? He's pretty good, actually. Well, I appreciate that. I mean, it's all about making smart investment decisions. Typically, the haters are in here. Usually, we appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. Come on, bro. Move along. They'll eventually move along. Wait until Snack Attack comes back. Watch. I say his name. He's probably in there just waiting to say something. So there's Snack Attack, and who's the other guy? Dub, I think, is his name. They come in here once a week, and they like bounce off each other. I think they're buddies or something, but they come in here all the time. What's a good entry point on Neo? I have time. I'm saving my macaroons for Bitcoin at 60. I mean, I think, yeah, if the position plays out the way that I think it's going to play out due to the structure, Bitcoin would be a good option in the 60 to 50K region. I think if we get a pullback on Robinhood short term, that would be a good add. But I've been talking about Robinhood at 63 for a while. Now it's at 90, so it's still a decent buy long term, but you kind of missed the bottom of wave C there. I would wait for a pullback. I mean, HIMS looks pretty good. BMNR and SBET, I like those positions. I'm personally in those. Neo, I think we will be presented, because it always happens, you know, you get a move up and then you get a correction, and you get another move up, and it moves in waves. So, you know, I think with Neo, you have time on Neo. It's a matter of waiting for, you know, a pullback. If we get, you know, a day where we're down 5%, you know, take a little nibble. If we get another day we're down another 6%, you know, take a position. But I mean, we still might have a 1, 2, a 3. We could get a pullback 4 and then a 5. You could add on the 4 and then wait for the pullback and then add again here. So there's still time for that to happen. I'd say, you know, any day that you see a significant decline in Neo, you know, add, but that would be my opinion. Do you think I should start buying from 65? I mean, I'll personally make it known on these TikTok lives when we get that price action down. So when we start seeing, you know, the waves down like this on Bitcoin, you know, I'm gonna buy in the wave 3 and buy in the wave 5. So I'll make that pretty known, you know, as that price action comes down. INNQ is on my radar actually to buy on the next pullback. BMNR. So Bitmine Immersion Technologies, I think, is the actual name of the company, but BMNR, like B as in boy, MNR. Does look like a good buy right now. Now at this price, Cypher. What we got? SCIFR. When did we cover that? Like sometimes I pull up these charts and I don't even remember when we covered these things, because I have this fib on here, but I don't remember when we covered it. So I'm trying to figure out when we covered this thing. That's the thing. It's like, when did we cover this? Hold on. Let me remove this and then we'll start over. I mean, it kind of looks like we have a 1. Oh, wait, you probably can't see that. Let me zoom in. Let me move this into frame. This, to me, looks like a wave 1, a wave 2. And then we have this wave 3, wave 4. So where did we pull down on that wave 3? We pulled right down to the 0.618, which is a good time to buy at the 0.618. I mean, the next target on this should be... I need to adjust that target. Where's the back one? Let me get this out of here. Yeah, I mean, the next target is like 35 to 40 bucks is the next target on this, between like 35 to 40. Up here between the 2 and the 1.618. I mean, for me, this looks like a wave 5. So ideally, again, not everyone has like, because you kind of have to learn. You have to learn how to be emotionally patient. It's very hard to do when you see, you know, stocks just ripping through the roof. Like, you look at the stock, like, damn, if I bought back here and then sold up here, I'd be rich. If everyone did that, it would be... you know, if that was the case, then you would have bought way back here, but you didn't. So let's take what we have today. Let's take the current price action and determine what do we do now. So the situation you're presented with right now on Cypher is we have this wave 1, we have this wave 2, wave 3, wave 4. And what comes next is a wave 5. So to me, buying now carries a little bit more risk. Waiting for another pullback now you're talking. Now you've significantly reduced risk, and then you can ride up the next wave. Now, I know that might be harder to do because, you know, you're like, I want to get in, I don't want to miss the wave, and FOMO peaks in. But if I can provide a slight piece of advice to some extent, it has a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, an ABC 4, and then a wave 5, and then a massive wave 2. So you have this wave 1, wave 2. And then on this next move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1, wave 2. Okay, on the next move, you have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and then a 5. So you have a 5-wave move here. Let me move this out. You have a 5-wave move here, which we can label this wave 1 because we have 5 subwaves. This is a pullback 2. We have 5 more subwaves here, so we can label this a wave 3. And then, let me move this over. Why is that not working? Let me move this over. So we already have a 1, a 2, a 3. We have this pullback here, which is a 4. The only other thing left is a wave 5. So if you wanted to buy, let me clear all these drawings here. The best way you can go about this to mitigate, again, it's about risk management. That's what investing is. It's risk management. It's identifying opportunities to significantly reduce your risk, but also capture on upside. So, I mean, looking at this on the 4-hour, you know, we kind of have this wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. You know, maybe we get an ABC pullback and you can add here. That's what I would do. But again, you're buying in a macro wave 5, so it carries a little bit more risk than waiting. So the best case scenario is you wait for a pullback to $16. So this would be the wave 1. The wave 2, you start dollar cost averaging in between $14 to $16. And then what you'll have is this. Let me go to the daily time frame. Let me move this, for example. And that actually lines up, which is funny enough. It lines up with... Actually, I might throw this on my swing trade list. Let me throw this on my swing trade list. I'm going to bookmark this. So you have this wave 1. You're waiting for a pullback 2. Hold on. Let me remove these drawings here. So look where the 200... weighted moving average is. It's right here. And then look where the fib retracement is on this. Between the 0.32 and the 0.5 is right at that 200 moving average sloping up. So the zone I would look for is between 15 to 16 bucks, wait for a pullback, dollar cost average here, and then ride the next wave up. And what that'll look like on a daily time frame is something like this. You'll get a structure that develops like, I just want to make sure I capture everything in here. You'll get a structure that develops like this. You'll have the wave 1, 2, and then you get a 3, 4, 5. And then after that 5 on the weekly, you'll have this on the weekly. So I have everything in here. You'll have this wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and then wave 5. And then what'll happen is you'll get an ABC pullback correcting this entire move. So there's time to add. You know, you could add now, ride up the next 3 waves, take profits up here, wait for a pullback, buy down here, and then wait for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move up. That's how I would approach it. But I actually added this to my swing trade list because if we get a pullback to 14 to 15 bucks, I'll probably take a swing trade on this, to be honest. I bought D-Wave a couple days ago, turned out good. I don't know if that was sarcastic or not. Can you do hood? Yeah, we can do hood. Got a tricky question for you. C3AI. Mister said LO wave count is whatever. There's another one. Thank you for coming. Again, those who have ears will listen. Those that do not, I wish you the best of luck, good pal. I wish you the best of luck. When do I get in Circle? I can look at Circle. Oh, Netflix. I meant to do Netflix. My fault. For those VIP members in here, I don't know if Freddie, if you're still in here, I just added another one to the swing trade list. So there's another one. We got Cypher on there for a swing trade opportunity. When did we do net? Again, like sometimes we look at these charts and I forget I did this, but we already did Netflix a while ago on stream. I just pulled this up. I didn't make any changes to it. You guys saw me pull it up. I'm in it. Let's go. But on Netflix, we also had the same thing. We had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can see on Netflix on the weekly time frame, you always get an opportunity, guys. I can't stress this enough. You always get an opportunity. Let me move this on. Move this to the side here. You always get an opportunity to add. You'll never be... There's so many assets out there that you can buy into that are in corrections. Don't get FOMO because you missed a position. There's always another one. So if you look at Netflix, we've had a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5, and then you had this big, massive wave 2. So we charted this thing out. To be honest, I can't remember when, but the zones that I was telling everyone on live was we've had the wave 5, we're in the ABC pullback, wave 2. The zones that I was paying attention were really 89 to 61 between the 0.32 to the 0.5. We can see on Netflix, we pulled down to the 0.5 fib retracement, came below the 200 weighted moving average, which typically is a good place to buy. Just absolutely ripped through the weighting moving average, and then we're starting the next uptrend. So on Netflix, what we have so far, let me remove some of this stuff here. We go down to the daily time frame. It does appear that we have some developing structure here. So this to me looks like a wave 1, a wave 2. We're currently in wave 3. We'll get a wave 4 and then a wave 5. And then guess what? Like you guys always what's the word I'm looking for? After a wave 5, what happens? You get an ABC pullback. So if you missed the move already, say you didn't buy Netflix down here at $75, even $80, wherever, say you missed this move. Just wait for the pullback. Just wait. There's other assets you can look at. You don't have to jump into everything. Please, 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 if you take anything from this TikTok live stream, there's always more assets to look at. There's plenty. And if you look at them, you can find things that are undervalued. It's not that hard. You just got to look. With Netflix, for example, yeah, you might have missed the initial push, but guess what? It's going to pull back. It always does. And if you look at the larger time frame, what did it do? It had a massive move, and then it pulled back. You'll have that on the smaller time frame as well. So if we get a pullback on Netflix, we'll have probably a 3, 4, 5 wave up. Say we go to 100, 134, 150, whatever this ends up coming to be. Say we go to 150, for example. Say we go up to say we'll go to 140. Say we go to 140 for this move. The next target I'd be looking at is 114 to 107. So you'll get an entry. Don't rush. Just be patient. You'll get an entry. Because you'll get a 5-wave move to the upside, and then you'll get an ABC pullback, and then it'll land somewhere between the 0.32 to the 0.618, and then you buy. Investing doesn't have to be complicated, guys. You can make it as simple or as complex as you want it to. I try to keep it as simple as possible. XRP, yeah. What price can we see Apple tomorrow? So again, I'm not a day trader, so I don't focus on short-term time frame stuff. I'm more of an investor. Thank you, brother. Yeah, absolutely. Allbirds, I did see Allbirds, but again, how are you going to know that Allbirds is going to do that? The business declined 99%, and then it just rips because it's like, hey, we're doing AI. It's like you just throw AI in your company now, and you get to absolutely just rip up. It doesn't make any sense. Netflix. All right, let's do Circle and then XRP. Okay. Now, this chart hasn't changed since March, about a month. This chart hasn't changed. No, more than a month. Yeah, actually a month. Never mind. So this was the move that I identified. I made this chart publicly known. I said that I was getting into Circle. I publicly was talking about it. I said this was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, this is what will happen on Netflix, guys. On the short time frame, you'll get a 5-wave move and a pullback. Netflix is the same, Circle's the same, every asset's the same. You get a wave 1 and then you get a wave 2. That's just how it works. And I made this pretty known on social media that I was putting some money into Circle. Yes, you did. Thanks for the play. Absolutely. So I was talking about Circle, how I was looking to dollar cost average between 103 to 83. I didn't quite fill my order at 83. Price came down to 84 and didn't fill my limit order, which I was pissed off because I didn't get my limit order filled. But nonetheless, I filled orders between this zone, had limit orders set as this price came down. I only got to fill a couple. I didn't fill every single one, but so far we've had a nice move off the low. And again, just like we had this 5-wave move, you'll have a smaller 5-wave move. This could be the wave 1, pullback 2. You could buy on the pullback, wait for the next move up. So there's always an opportunity, guys. Don't rush. McDonald's? Here, we can do McDonald's. Can you post chart for XRP? I do. So I have it in the dashboard. If you're not familiar with the dashboard, it's in the Discord. It's free. And XRP was actually the first asset I did. So that full chart is in the dashboard on for XRP. Oh, hi, Peach. Come here. No, come here. All right. This is my dog. I don't know how long she's going to last, but this is Peach. All right, you want to leave now? You want to say hi to everyone? No? You want to leave? Okay. That's Peach. For anyone that doesn't know Peach, that's Peach. Robinhood. Can I... hi, Peach. Yeah, Peach is awesome. Thank you, absolutely. Which pair? Circle. Oh, on Apple? I typed in Apple wrong. You know what? It's probably just on this. Where's Apple? There we go. 352. 352 is my next target on Apple. Is Peach on the third wave? No, Peach is entering. Well, she's about to be 4, so she's in the fourth. She's in the 4th wave. Apple, my next target is 352. What are you doing? Why are you staring at the wall? She's like staring at the wall. I don't know what she's doing. What time frame? Long time frame. It's like, you know, it could take 6 to 12 months. How about when a chart goes parabolic like Lumitum has the past month and started its correction? All right, I'll do that one next. I don't know if we looked at McDonald's ever. I mean, this one has a lot of price action, so probably have to go to the 6 month on this. Let's see. I mean, these are 6 month candles. This is a massive move, but this looks like a wave 1 here, a wave 2 here, a wave 3, a wave 4, and then we're currently in the wave 5. And then of this wave 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1, wave 2. You go to the 3 month actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or no. Wave 1, 2, 1, 2. That has a 5-wave movement, so that's a move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 3. Wave 4. Yeah, I mean, to me, McDonald's is in the 5th of 5th. So, to me, it looks like the 5th leg of the 5th leg. So, you have this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So, on a massive time frame, I would expect a correction on McDonald's. The more likely scenario is you get a correction here. Kind of like what Oracle did. You know, you get a big correction. I mean, I would wait for a pullback on McDonald's versus short term. I mean, I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1, wave 2. This price action is really choppy up here. But, I mean, it looked, to me, McDonald's, based on the structure on the 6 month, looks to be in the 5th leg. So I would wait for a correction on that. It's similar to Oracle. So if you look at Oracle, it's very similar to that as well. So you have this structure on Oracle for the 6 month. These are 6 month candles. You have this 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and then a big correction, which is what we saw on Oracle. It looks very similar to McDonald's here, where we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. It looks very similar. Thanks. What was the next one? What's the symbol for that? Lumitum? Loom and tum. That's a massive move. Oh wait, I'm on the 6 month candle. That makes so much sense. All right, let's see. It looks like it's in the 3rd wave. Let me go to the monthly. Massive 3rd wave. Holy shit. But nonetheless, this looks like let me get this into frame here. A wave 1, an ABC 2, a wave 1, 2, extended 3, 4, 5. Let's dive into it on the weekly, but does seem as though this thing has got some more juice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Okay, yeah, so this is the wave 1, the wave 2, and then that's an insanely large move. Holy. Wave 1, wave 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave. It looks like it's in the 5th leg. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's in the 5th leg. That's what it looks like. Wave 1 here, wave 2 here, wave 3 here, wave 4 here, 5, and then it looks like, yeah, so on the monthly, I'll draw it out on the monthly time frame here in a second. Just give me 2 seconds and I'll get it into frame. So, let me see if I can get this. These are monthly candles. So, we have a wave 1 and ABC2. We're currently in the wave 3. Or no, did we? Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're currently in the wave 5. Sorry, we're currently in the wave 5. But it looks like it has more upside, which is just wild to think about. Wave 1, wave 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd have to really dissect this here and go on a small time frame, but 5-wave move here, 5-wave move here, 5-wave move here with a correction. How far did that correction go down? Okay, shallow correction. It's got a little bit more upside, but that's a massive move on light. I mean, it still makes sense. You have the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, 5. It'll correct at some point, but for me, after that massive move, it's just not worth the risk. Let's see. Right, that's a massive move. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I mean, again, it's all about if you've been in since, I don't know, $100 or whatever, I would take profits. Personally, in my opinion, not financial advice. You know, sell a portion of your position and then maybe leave a runner if it keeps going, but I would definitely take some profits off the table for sure. Is SPY still in wave 4 since we broke all the new SPY? Alright, we're gonna do SPY as the last one here, and then I gotta go eat dinner. It's a little late. That's not the SPY. I'm gonna do SPY, and then I'm gonna go eat dinner, and then I'll be live tomorrow, same time. So I'll be live again tomorrow, same time. But let's go into SPY because I want to dissect this here. Let me remove this. So on SPY, let me get everything in. For me, this looks like a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, a wave 5, and then an A wave, B wave, and then a C wave is next. That to me is what it looks like from the structure. And even if you zoom in here on the daily time frame on SPY, let's see if we can dissect this a little bit on the daily time frame. So let's see here. That's a weird wave. Maybe 1, 2. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be the wave 1. So you have a wave 1 here. Oh, where did I just count that at? Hold on. I need to mark it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 2. Now let me zoom in. So we have a 5-wave move there with a wave 2. Sorry if you guys can't see everything. If you are on TikTok, I am also broadcasting in vertical. So if you can't see anything, you know, go to the vertical format. It's a little bit easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 3. That's a weird ass structure. Wave 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 5. Yeah, so let me mark all that out. Okay, so we have... I'll mark it all out in a second. Just give me a second, and then I'll put it all into frame here. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay, so we have the wave 1, the wave 2, the wave 3, the wave 4, and then the wave 5. Okay. Let me remove this. And remove this. And that. Let me remove. And that. Okay, so let me go to the weekly so you can see the whole structure. All right, so that's kind of what we have on SPY. We have this wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and then wave 5. To me, this is what it looks like. Is that in? This looks like an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave of an initial wave A. This to me looks like an A wave. We could get a B wave and then a C wave. And then after that, we would get another A wave, B wave, C wave for the C. That to me is what it looks like. Your wave count is still working? Yes. Yes, it is. SPY to the moon? Not after a wave 5, no. Can wave B go much higher than wave A, or does that invalidate the key? No, that's a great question. Is that Leah? That's a great question. So the zones that it can go up to is... Let me actually remove some of these things, and I'll put it out here. So give me 1 second. So this is an A wave, a B wave, a C wave. Let me move this over here, change this color. Let's go yellow. Yeah, that makes sense. So where price could go, potentially, let's see where it could potentially go here. 726 bucks for a wave B. We could even see maybe 750, but somewhere in this zone up here, wave B can go higher than wave A. That's possible. So you get this wave A, wave B, wave C, and then you get this wave up, and then you get a C wave down. That's kind of what's that. What strategy are you using? It's called Elliott Wave Theory. So I always recommend this book if you guys want to learn it. I also teach a coaching program too, if you're interested in that. Like you want to learn Elliott Wave Theory, I do have a coaching program. I train people on how to do what I just did there. So if you're interested in that, I have a coaching program. You can just, everything's in the link in my bio. So I have a free Discord and the coaching program. If that's something of interest to you. But if you want to learn Elliott Wave Theory yourself and not participate in the coaching program, which you can, this is the book I'd recommend. Elliott Waves Made Simple by Steve Sinclair. It's a 100-page book, guys. It's on Amazon for $10. It's 100 pages. It teaches you everything you need to know about Elliott Wave Theory. You can learn all of this stuff, but you got to go out and apply it. You can't just learn something and not apply it. You got to go apply it. So if you learn something, go do it, fail, learn, grow. That's what you got to do. But yes, wave B can go high. Your wave count's still working. Yes, thanks, boss. Oh, what's up, King Todd? How are you? Alex said, keep up with the horrible TA, my guy. I will. I'll keep it up every single day, and I'll see you back in the live when things come true. What strategy are you using? Elliott Wave Theory, 100%. Thanks for answering. Yeah, Elliott Wave Theory is the name of the strategy. Elliott Waves Made Simple by Steve Sinclair. If you guys want to get the book, that's the book. It's $10 on Amazon. It'll provide you everything you need to know. But if we look at the current structure of... Let me erase this so it's not in the way. Give me a second. Erase this. And erase this. So if we look at the current structure on... Let me get that in there. We can see on this initial wave A, we had an A wave, a B wave, a C wave of a wave A. Perfect. Then for this wave B, it was very complex. We had an A wave, a B wave, a C wave, another A, B, C, another A, B, C for this B wave here. So it's just a complex, choppy structure. They call it a WXY. You don't need to know that. All of that you need to know is it is a complex structure. And then what we got next was an A wave, B wave, and then a C wave down to complete the entire structure of this larger ABC. And then so far on this price action, okay, we look to have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That to me is an A wave, and then we'll get a B wave down, and then we'll get a C wave up. So that's kind of what's next. Thanks, Nick. Enjoy your dinner, brother. Absolutely. Topper, I'll see you tomorrow. So for the VIPs that are in the chat, I will see you guys tomorrow for the coaching call at most likely 11 p.m. Eastern time, maybe 11:30. I got a doctor's appointment I got to go to in the morning, so I'm hoping that gets done beforehand. It's at 9:30, so I should be done, but I'll make an announcement in the Discord if I need to push it. How successful have you been with Elliott Wave Theory? Pretty successful. You can view all my work online, or you can view all my videos. I document everything. Thanks, Nick. My peach. Yeah, she's over there. Actually, Summer just got back, so I'm probably going to log off here in a second. But essentially, what I have next for SPY is something like this. I'll draw it all out so you can see. Where's that? Okay. So right there. There we go. So to me, this is an A, B, C, A wave, B wave, C wave, B, and then an A, B, C down. That's what I have next for SPY. This to me looks like a B wave bounce. Typically, it's called typically that is called the exit liquidity. You always hear it all the time when you hear about institutions selling and retail being exit liquidity. That's what that is. The next target for me on SPY is between 600 to 500 on the next move down. So after we get this A wave down, B wave up, we'll get an ABC down somewhere between 600 to 500. This specific wave, can it go as high as 725 to 750? It can. Yes, it can. What app do you trade on? This is TradingView. I use Coinbase. I use Kraken. I use TD Ameritrade. So I use a bunch of different things depending. But I'm kind of liking Kraken recently because it has both stocks and crypto all in one. So I'm kind of liking Kraken for that reason because you can buy crypto and stocks right in Kraken. It's super nice. As opposed to like buying things on Coinbase, then going buying things in like Charles Schwab or Morgan Stanley, wherever you buy your stocks. I'm a beginner. No problem at all. Yeah, I know. I'm happy. I'm going to be starting to create content more from beginner level to advanced level and then intermediate in the middle. Like I want to start incorporating that because I feel like some of this stuff may be too technical, but I want to also help investors just on a basic level as well. So I am going to be doing more long form YouTube content. My wife's helping me with strategy around that because she's what you call she doesn't know finance at all. So she's giving me the ideas for more of the intro beginner level investing stuff. And then I'll cover more of the advanced stuff, but it's trying to combine, both of those. This is SPY. And I don't trade though, so I'm not a day trader. Okay, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. So I have a YouTube page. I'm going to start doing long form YouTube content. If you're interested in that, check that out. I also have a Discord that I provide free charts in as well. And then I have a coaching program for those of you that are interested in that. Same. And the base fees are insane. Yeah, 100%. I am starting to like Kraken. I will say I'm starting to like Kraken. I like it how you can buy stocks and crypto all in one thing. Are you seeing HIMS reaching the 125 on this specific wave as well? Same wave that SPY goes to 750. No, so the 125 on HIMS is a longer time frame target. It's not a short-term target. So that could take 3 months, it could take 6 months, it could take a year. So you just got to be patient on that one. It's not going to happen overnight. Again, I'm an investor. I position myself in undervalued positions and then I sell later on. I don't look to continually get in and out of positions every 3 months. I wait for those things to play out, and typically you get great returns on them. But again, that's how I do it. But yes, SPY, this will take a while. You can already see on SPY like how long this move has taken to play out. Just on this initial ABC down, you can see that this A wave, B wave, and C wave right here. Let me remove this so you can see. So this ABC right here has taken 153 days. So this next B wave with the ABC could take another 153 days, and then the next ABC wave down could take another 153 days. So it'll happen over, a 6 to 12 month period. So you just got to be patient. What's your YouTube, and can you download Kraken? Yeah, Kraken is on App Store. Yes, it's a US based crypto exchange, but you can buy stocks and crypto on it, which is awesome. What's your YouTube? It's the same handle as my TikTok. So it's just nicholas.cassesi. That's my YouTube handle. I do have my link tree in my bio. All my socials are there. So if you want to, all my socials are on the link tree. So if you go to my link tree, it'll have the YouTube, the Discord, everything like that. Did you used to trade more faster in the past till you built capital, or always trade for over months? So over the course of my, 8-9 year investing journey, I was a previous financial advisor before that. And before I started investing, I tried the day trading. I tried all of that short-term time frame stuff. I just lost and blew through capital, and eventually made my way over to investor. And if you can't manage $1,000 in capital, you can't manage 10,000. If you can't manage 10,000, you can't manage 100,000. If you can't manage 100,000, you can't manage a million. So you got to learn to be patient, play the long game, take positions, take profit, rotate into undervalued positions. It stacks very quickly. Again, having patience in the market is how you win. I mean, look at Warren Buffett. Look at the portfolio he built. You're not going to become a millionaire overnight. You're not going to become a millionaire in a year. It's possible. Does, investing in the right stuff help? For sure. But as you compound it, if you put $1,000 into HIMS, and my next target on it's a 500x from right here, you could turn 1,000 into 5,000, and then you reinvest in another position, hit a 4x. Now you've turned 5,000 into 20, and then 20 into 50. So it compounds over time. But don't try to get rich quick. Don't try to get rich quick. Don't try to get rich quick. You're going to get burned every time. I like XRP. I own a lot of XRP. I've been in XRP since like 50 cents. Good advice. Thanks for answering. Yeah, absolutely. Too many people get caught up in trying to get rich quick and day trading, and they lose all their capital. They get stressed out. They lose money. They get depressed because they're losing money. They rinse and repeat. Can I see the numbers? I mean, go look at my work. I publicly made it known that I don't day trade. That's not what I do. So I'm not a day trader. The positions I'm in right now are Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. I'm in XRP since 50 cents. I'm in Chainlink. Neo I've been in since $5.26. I made a video publicly saying when I joined, or when I invested rather. I'm in Circle right now. I made a video posting when I bought Circle. I just bought BMNR and SBET this week. Let's see. I'm waiting on MSTR to buy. But again, I'm not a day trader. So these positions will take 3 to 6 months to show profit, and I'm fine with that. But you buy undervalued positions, you buy undervalued, you sell in profit. You just continue rinsing. SPY gets to 760, good to keep. Good to leave when you're out to the downside. I mean, SPY does potentially have more upside for a ABC move to the upside, but then after that, a correction downward. So anyways, all right, guys, I'm going to go eat dinner. I will see you guys tomorrow. For those of you that want to join tomorrow, same time, 6 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Tomorrow, and we can cover some more charts. And that's another thing too. When you long-term invest, you have long-term capital gains. So you're taxed at a very decent amount versus short-term capital gains. If you're a day trader, you're taxed at ordinary income tax. If you take a long-term investment over a year, you have short-term capital gains, which is typically 15 to 20%, which is a lot lower. So another reason to be an investor as opposed to a trader. Do you know how low? Yeah. So it'll depend on how structure develops, how the ABC develops, but the zones that I'll be paying attention to are 557, anywhere between like 600 to 500. That would be my zone. So after we get this ABC movement down or up, we'll get an ABC movement down. As price action comes out, we'll be able to track it, but really anywhere between $500 to $600 in this zone is where I think SPY will form a bottom. And if you look at the monthly chart too, so if you look at the monthly, the 200 EMA or 200 weighted moving average is down here at $386. You know, we should have a correction down here, maybe to like 557. The EMA catches up. We bounce off it for support. So there's a couple confluences there. Do you know how to lower that? No, lower the tax bill. I mean, there's certain strategies for it. You can take a position that you're in right now. Well, no, if you owe taxes for the previous year, then you're shit out of luck. But if you have a capital gains tax this year that you sold, you can sell a position in loss. So say, for example, you profited off of SPY $100, and then in another position you lost $100. If you sold that, that would reduce your capital gains tax. Is it Kraken Pro? I believe so. I'll confirm, but yes, I believe Kraken Pro has the lower fees. So yeah, it would look like this. Hold on. This. How do I? Kraken Pro, right there. Or it'll look like this. Let me go to the App Store so I can make it more clear. Kraken. So you can do regular Kraken right there, just the regular Kraken, but then there's Kraken Pro, which gives you, I think, lower fees. You said long-term on HIMS? Yeah, I'm long-term on HIMS. 157, I think, is my next target. I just lost 50K in a day trading program scam. I'll never recover from those losses. Any advice? Don't buy into the day trading scams. Just look at the statistics. If you look at the statistics, 99% of people that day trade are not profitable. It's like 99%. So anyone selling you day trading courses, I hate to say it, they make money off you. Now, investing is a different story. That's what I do. I do long-term investing. I don't do that day trading stuff. For me, I buy undervalued positions and sell in profit. HIMS, undervalued. MSTR, Hood, Oracle, SPY to me is a little overvalued. I'll wait till that comes down. Let's see. SBET, BMNR. Let's see. There's tons of them out there. You just got to look. There's tons of them. But I'm more of an investor. Bro, go get dinner. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm addicted to this stuff, Joel. I'm addicted to this stuff. Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. And I'll be doing more long-term videos on YouTube too. So I'll be covering a lot of that stuff, like the basics all the way to the advanced. And then obviously on the TikTok live, I'm happy to answer questions. Where do you expect the top of wave C to top out? All right, last question, then I'm going to eat. Top of wave C on the shorter time frame. Let's see. I think, what did I say? I can't remember what I said. I thought I said like 725 to 750, right? Wasn't that the zone? Yeah, 725 to 750. 725 to 750. All right. That's the last question. I'm going to eat. Do a video on INOD or Roku. Okay, I can do that. Sorry, was in a meeting. Can you check it? Drew, I'm sorry. I'm logging off. I got to go eat. I'm starving over here. I got to go eat dinner. All right, I will see y'all tomorrow. We can check out some more stuff and cover some more stuff, but I'm going to go eat because I'm hungry. So I appreciate the support. I'll see y'all tomorrow. No worries. Okay, cool. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you in the Discord too, so no worries.